Hey everyone, watch this video and be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.
Okay, here we go. Really deep one this time. Mishna 8, chapter 4, Mishna 8. Huaya Omer, al tihi dan yichidi. Don't judge someone alone, right? Make sure, like, if you already have to make a judgment with someone, make sure that there are other people keeping you objective, focusing on the truth, keeping you humble, doing it together. Obviously, you're just sitting there alone having a conversation in your own head. Doesn't get anyone anywhere, definitely not yourself. She'ein dan yichidi el echad. There's only one person who can judge someone individually, and that's God. V'altamar kiblu dati, and don't say you have to accept my view. Tell another person you have to accept my view. Shein rashein v'lo ata. They're free to take your view, but they don't have to take your view. Like, oftentimes we get so stuck in our own opinion, our own perspective. We're like, well, how could you think anything other than what I'm thinking? And the humility of taking a step back or taking a step outside of that and recognizing people have different opinions than I do. People have different opinions than you do. And recognize that you can voice your opinion or your thoughts or your perspective, but people don't have to take that. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them or bad or elicit any angry response from you. Something really cool I was learning here was what is the deal with not judging individually, not judging as one person. Now, there are some cases. I'm going to go shift over to legal mode for a second. There are some cases where a rabbi or a judge can judge individually in Judaism, but anything that's like of any serious nature is with three judges. And really, even an individual judge, it's better to do it in a courtroom of three if you can. And a judge is actually called Elohim, which is also God's name, Elohim. And because we have the power of creating God gave judges the power to create a reality for someone else. Just like God created reality for us, judges have the ability, a person, two people, two litigants walk into a room, the judge is going to create the reality that is going to happen after this court case is finished. That's a super powerful situation to be in. And so they're called judges, they're called gods in a way, obviously not really gods, but they have that godly power as a judge. And it says here, one of the commentaries here is talking about how you can't do this individually because you're connected to other people. And you cannot, and therefore you have to be with other judges with you to make sure that there's a separation. God resides alone. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of time. People are connected, right? There's no way that you can't be connected. So therefore, to have an honest judgment, you have to have a level of separation. You cannot judge a relative. You cannot even judge someone that you know because you might be partial to them. And I was thinking, I wonder if this is why there are certain people that there are types of testimonies that they're not allowed to give. Kings, siblings, and women. And maybe some other cases too. But there are certain types of testimonies they're not allowed to give. And I was wondering, women and kings obviously are more connected naturally to other people than I think men are. As a blanket statement, I'm sure there are exceptions to that rule, but women are naturally more connected to other people. And it could be that's why in those cases they can't give testimony or give a judgment because they are too close. They are too connected to the other person. I hope this is interesting that you're still watching. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great week. See you next week.
Thanks for watching. Reminder to share your 1 to 2 sentence takeaway from this video to be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.